everyone, welcome back to my channel. So, it's 9:15 at night on a Tuesday and I'm through in the room trying to relax, read a book, watch a bit of YouTube, but the twats that stay in the flats across the road have decided to go crazy. They are the most vile family, honestly they're awful. So I can't concentrate on anything and I thought, you know what? Might as well film. Today has been a day, let me tell you. So, let me just turn this down a notch. Yes, so basically I have two Instagram accounts. One was Makeup Lover 1983 and the other one was Julie's Makeup 3. And I got informed that they'd been hacked, so I couldn't get back into it. And I've changed my mobile number since, so I don't have that mobile number for the recovery, and I also do not have the email address anymore that I used for it. So they were like, the other way to recover it is to put your face into this thing and you turn it like this and that, and like I'm voguing, and they'll identify you. And it keeps an error, so it was doing my tits in. So I thought, right, I've had enough of this. So I had about 300 and odd posts on my Julie's Makeup 3 and I was nearing 900 and something followers, and I had reels on there and IGTVs. That's like, this is such a fucking ball ache. And I was like, I'm gonna have to take photos from my Facebook and Google photos of my makeup looks and put them on. It's gonna take forever, be adding people, letting people know. So yeah, that happened. So I made another account and the account is Makeup with Julie 44. So at Makeup with Julie 44. So please do go and follow me on there. So I have also, hopefully, I've got to wait 48 hours. I might be able to recover Julie's Makeup 3 and then I don't have to do the big build-up of things. It's just as well I don't have like an online business or clientele, isn't it? Because I'd be screwed. Anyway, I just thought to myself, I might as well start another little series. So I'm going to start my Colourpop series and we're going to use this brand new to me High Tide teal palette that I received from my lovely friend and a subscriber in America, Laura, who sent me this. And I have given it a swatch myself. It is absolutely stunning and I just thought, why not start out with that. Now I was going to put the big light on, but I think you'll be able to see the makeup better actually if I just have the black background. So let's just get some stuff on my face, shall we? I'm going to start off with the Bobbi Brown Extra Illuminating Moisture Balm in Bare Glow. No, I was saying to my partner there, I was like putting makeup on at 9:15 though, to literally just take it off. And he's like, ugh, so what? He's like, just do it. Oh, excuse me, just had a coffee as well. Right, now I want to try as well this Touch and Soul No Pore Blame priming eraser that I was sent by the lovely Brutally Honest Beauty Riri, just because I want to try it out and just see. I don't know, I guess I just put it on. This is where I get pores, so I just wanted to. People are probably shouting at the screen going, that's not how you do it. But that's how I'm doing it. Yeah, so basically this family across the road, right? God knows how many there is of them. But see, when they kick off, by God, do they kick off. Hitting each other, try to throw themselves out of windows. The baby cries constantly. They're just a nightmare. Right, so foundation wise, what are we thinking? I think I might use some of the EX1 Invisiwear liquid foundation. This is pretty inexpensive and I've got it in the shade 3.0. Put a wee bit on the back of my hand, and I'm going to use this It Cosmetics brush because I still haven't cleaned my makeup brushes. Well, my foundation brush that I like to use, and I have a lovely spot here because I was using the little razor things that I got in my cherries haul. They're amazing, by the way. Like, so don't know why I never tried them before. And then I got a little hair out, but then there was like a little bit stuck in there, so it's kind of scabbed over a bit. So, but I've done well with my filming because I've got videos pre-recorded. Oh, a bit too much there. Pre-recorded now right up till the beginning of October, and it is the 7th of September just now. 3 months today, and I will be 38. Cannot believe I'm nearing towards 40. Just seems to have creeped up on me. This foundation is really lovely. I hate this ring light with a passion, do you know that? Either that or it's this damn stupid phone as well. When the day comes that I do have money, I am going to get some of those. See what I mean? Like when I'm like doing stuff, it goes out of focus and fuck's sake. I'm going to get some lights behind, I think, because this is just useless. Okay, and for concealer, the concealer I am loving just now is this one by The Body Shop. It is the Fresh Nude Serum, and I've got it in number 1 Fair. I probably will end up with a bit of fall down, but for the now though, I want to just add some of that. And then just take this wee, right, shut this drawer, the nose getting in my way. This is just such a lovely concealer, and I find that because my because my eyes and that are so dry, particularly at this bit, it's like not sticking as much. Like there is still dryness there, but it just doesn't seem to be quite as crazy. But I'm going to turn it right down like that. You can still see the makeup in that, hopefully. For powder, I'm just going to use this Bare Minerals one. Just going to tap some of it into the lid, and then just take the other end of that wee brush. I'm just going to powder that into place. Oh, I've got the worst PMT, honestly. It was 24 degrees here today. No, this camera's still getting out of focus. You'll just have to bear with it. Okay, so let's dive into the eyes. So this is the palette. It has these gorgeous shades. We've got the 3 shimmers, which are straight down the middle, and then this really light colour, which has got slight glitters through it, but I don't think you would actually see the glitters if you put it on your lid. And then the rest are matte. Now, I ain't going to lie to you, when it comes to coloured palettes, I do kind of freak out a bit because I seem to be crap at doing them. But nevertheless, we will have a go and see how we get on. So, the first shade I'm going to go into is called Currants, which is like a light minty matte sort of a shade, and oh, it's very pigmented. That is very pigmented indeed. Flip. Look at that. That is madness. Just kind of build up. I actually sat last night, played about with colour, but it did not go the way that I wanted it, so I ended up just not bothering with it on my socials. Not that it matters anyway with the flipping way it went, but I'm just taking that there just now, and then it's the trying to match it up part that always gets me. Taking it just right into my socket and up to the brow bone a bit. There's actually not a lot of folding, which is quite impressive really, considering that it's a brighter palette. Okay, and then I'm just going to take it slightly under there as well, just while we're at it, just so that we're getting the placement of it. And again, I'm just going to do that for here too. My hands are so shaky these days as well. Not going to worry about any mess as such because I can tidy that up. Okay, and then I'm going to take Urchin, I think, which is a darker green. Brace yourselves. And we are just going to try and get this hand to stop shaking. Look at the pigment on these shadows. Just trying to concentrate on what I'm doing here a wee bit, just so that I don't mess it up. They're so pigmented. Again, look, it's like this eye goes that way and this one's going that way, but in a different shape. I'm trying to follow the same shape, so I just don't understand why it doesn't do it. One of these days. Okay, let me just take a little brush and we'll give a tiny little blend here. I definitely prefer this eye. Now I'm going to take the tiniest bit of the first colour we used, the light green, and I'm just going to lightly tickle the edges. Just to try and tie it all in together. Okay, I'm going to go back into that first shade again. And I just want to take it a little bit further round. let's see if I can get that same shape on this side. I already feel like it's not going to, but if any makeup artists watching have any tips on how I can try to get these to match, please do let me know, because it is so frustrating. I mean, they're blending really nicely and stuff, that's the thing. It's just that they're not both going the way that I want to, shape-wise. Sweating. Okay. I think I'm going to take a bit of tape, if I can find the end of it. Did I forget to say it'll no doubt be a long one? Yeah, I think I forgot to say that. Right, so I kind of like the shape that that one's got, but I'm not loving the shape that this one's going. So let's see if with a bit of tape on we can try to change that shape. Now I've still got a bit of concealer on this brush here, so what I could do is maybe just try and start again with that one. See, now most people would have cut that out and not shown you, because they wouldn't want you to see that they'd made a mistake or that things went a bit wrong. But I think it's good to show you that personally, because they do say that makeup, you know, there are no rules in makeup. So I keep hitting myself in the face with this. Let me just move that down a bit. I'll just sit it there, just so that I can look at both sides and see if I'm starting to develop the same shape. I think we are starting to get there, actually. I do love this green. Even though, if you're not new to my channel, you'll know I ain't a fan of mattes. I am definitely a fan of this. I wonder if I'll have stained lids afterwards, like when I did my pink look the other day for breast cancer awareness. Right, we need some serious blending. Oh yeah, I'm happy with that. It's not completely matching in shape, and I do much prefer this eye, but hey ho. Right, so I'm just going to leave that bit of tape there. what I think I'm going to do is I'm going to take a little bit of the Urchin one again, which is the darker shade, and I'm just going to put it here at the inner corner, which probably people will be like, why wouldn't you want to make that darker on the outside? But normally I'm sure people would, but I'm breaking the rules. They are so pigmented. Look at that. That one's even going on a wee bit too much than the old pigment than this one. So I might just have to build up on that. And then I'm gonna, what's left, do that. And again, we're not gonna panic because we can totally sort it out. And clean it all up. Okay, so for lid shade, oh, I don't know. I think I'm going to take this one here, which is called Must See. Look at that, that's just one swipe of it. It's my finger. These are absolutely gorgeous shades. Now I have got a slight bit of a fall down there. Oh my god, that is divine. Look at that shimmer. See, I'd happily just take the shimmer all over my lid and not bother with the mattes, but that is gorgeous. Stunning. And then I'm just, I don't even really feel, especially on that side, like I need to blend, but I'm going to get another little blending brush anyway. Okay, let's remove this thing and have a look at what's going on. I'm just going to take a face wipe. I'm going to wrap it around my nail like this, and I'm just going to tidy it up a wee bitty. Just to get a wee bit of and then personally for me, that wee bit there just needed to be cleaned. So that's another tip that I saw Katie Jane Hughes do, that if you were like having a wee issue there, is just to do that as well. So I want to also try some of this, of the glitter. So I'm going to put that just at that inner part of my eye. This one is called Free Floating. Oh, it's so gorgeous. And then I'm going to put a little bit of Free Floating, and I'm just going to dab it onto that like winged sort of extended bit there. Because why the hell not? And then with what's left on this brush, I'm just going to sweep it under my eyes. Okay, now we need some mascara and such things. So the first thing, I'll get my mascara out. let me just stay there. I want my tail liner. I've got this CYO liner. It is fantastic. Let's just add this in. Trying to get that right into the roots of my lashes as well, and then kind of tight line a bit. Look at it, look at that liner. Oh, that's so tickly on the old eye. And then I'm using the Lashtopia by Bare Minerals because that's the one that I have open. This is okay, it's a bit of a clumpy mascara to be honest. It's not my absolute fave. So nice. Right, so let me see. I think I maybe need just a tiny wee tidy up with the mascara. Oh, feeling a bit dizzy. My skin looks fantastic. See with that EX1 foundation. Unless it's just the lighting in this room. But oops. I think I'm just going to go back in and just put a little bit more glitter on, because why the hell not? It is just such a stunning shade. I would literally wear that just all over the lid on its own. It's gorgeous. Okay, and then I think because this eye look is quite crazy, I don't really need like contour, highlight and all that jazz, but I'll just add a tiny wee bit from my Charlotte Tilbury palette just to tie it in. Oh, I've just gone into the wrong thing. And then I'll just use the blush from in here too. And then the same with the highlighter. Just add a bit of that. You don't want too much because obviously the eye look is the main event. And then for lips, I'm just going to put on this YSL sort of balm. Oh, just eat that lip balm. It smells divine. So this is the finished look. My hair is a bit dishevelled. Using the High Tide palette from Colourpop. Thank you so much, Laura. I love it. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Please hit the like button, subscribe to my channel and click the bell to be notified of when I next upload. Thank you. Bye.